What's up, guys? Welcome back to Modded RimWorld. It has been so long that I don't remember anything that's happening other than the fact that we have the most OP turrets in the entire verse at our disposal, and it is glorious. So, to that extent, I've decided that we're going to start working on the ship to get out of here, because I really don't know what else we could do. I mean, I could just build an entire city that would cover the map, or we could get raided. That, that kind of actually solves a lot of problems with me not really knowing what to do this episode. We're going to fight stuff, and by fight stuff, I mean we're going to murder stuff with mortars, and then it's going to run in, get suppressed, and they're instantly going to flee. So, let's check it out. Tribespeople attacking immediately. Excellent. That's such a small number. Now, I have discussed in the past, by discussed I mean mentioned, that I'm thinking about turning up the difficulty, and someone pointed out that that really wouldn't do too much. It would just increase the size of raids. I'm also hoping it increases the frequency of raids, but I mean, it's randy random, you never know. But the size, basically, if the numbers are large enough and frequent enough, that maybe they'll slowly be able to whittle us down, and that's kind of what I want. I know, hoping for your own doom doesn't seem like the greatest plan in the entire world, but I like to be entertained, and I like to entertain you guys. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I'm imagining they're just gonna straight rush the front. They shouldn't get past this area. I guess I'll turn these on just in case they flank around. I don't think they will. I'm gonna grab... Pretty much everyone's sleeping. I'm just gonna wake everyone up pretty much, and you guys, if you just want to come inside, that would be great. I would love that, just to make sure no one wanders around aimlessly. Everlost, what's wrong, buddy? You need a foot. Do we have bionics for you? You have the power armor. I feel like you should have some bionics. Right. Install bionic leg, right leg. There you go. We're starting things off right. Now, I do not believe I've said, hopefully you all had a lovely Thanksgiving, and I truly mean that. Hopefully you all did have a lovely Thanksgiving and have just had a great past couple of weeks. I myself have been super duper busy. Everlost, can you actually just do that? There you go. You know what, if you just want to come out here, that's fine too. Okay, they're gone already. That's gone. Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's ridiculous. That's why I want to work on the ship. Calm down. Calm down. Okay, just calm down. Just reload. He almost started up again. Okay, I'll turn these guys off. Okay, so yeah, hopefully y'all had a lovely Thanksgiving. I immediately after Thanksgiving ended up meeting a shady tree salesman, which was kind of weird. I don't mean shady like dad joke, shady like he sells trees so it's shady, which is actually a pretty great dad joke, guys. It's a pretty fantastic dad joke. Why is this? What's going on with this? That makes me feel better. Okay. Solved. Yeah, not like shady dad joke. Shady dad joke? I don't think those exist. But yeah, met a shady tree salesman, spent the entire afternoon the day after Thanksgiving hunting for Christmas trees because, well, that's how I was brought up. We always got up super early, still dark outside, and we went out and got us a Christmas tree. Ended up finding the man that sold Christmas trees to my family when I was a child. He's still there selling Christmas trees, and it's great. It's great to see that, you guys. I don't know why it's great, but it feels great. Speaking of feeling great, I remember people talking about grass and how it should be on this list somewhere. I have looked through this list. I do not see grass anywhere. So let's scroll down the list. If you guys see it, shout at me or call me an idiot, or both if you prefer. I mean, that's fine. I don't see grass anywhere on this list. Perhaps one of my mods is conflicting with it, but it's not anywhere that I can see, and I don't see like another option or anything. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me know about what's going on with that. Maybe it's climate restricted. Maybe I can't put the grass in because it's a desert and grass just doesn't grow here. I would like to get rid of this around the walkway though. Not that that actually makes any form of difference. So yeah, what's going on? Everlost is getting his bionic leg. We're going to start working on our ship, which means we need a research bench. I've decided that we're going to start building our ship over here, and I'm going to connect the reactor up to the wall, and then that'll kind of like brown out these 6 turrets right here, so they'll just kind of, a few of them will always be on, like 2 of them will always be on. Hopefully it'll alternate which ones, but that way we'll have some just random perimeter defense without having to flick a switch, which is there. Okay, good. I almost forgot where it was. So yeah, we're going to start working on that. Let's get a research bench down. See, I made a shady tree salesman. And by shady, I just mean like, basically, the place's website we went to, it was kind of like one of those small company things where they bring trees in. What am I looking for? A research bench. You are production? Research. There we go. I don't know where to put this. By the pond? Maybe. It works. It works. Yeah, their website said they're supposed to take credit cards, and then we get there and the person's like, oh, we only take cash. And it's like, well, fine, you know, we don't have that much cash on us right now. Your trees are a little on the expensive side. So eventually, after looking around for a couple hours, we end up calling, or not me, but the girlfriend ends up calling the company, like just I guess the customer service number, and saying, hey, this person said they don't take credit cards, your site says you're supposed to take credit cards. And then they just like freaked out, like this person's gonna get in so much trouble. And I'm like, oh my goodness, is he doing something shady? Maybe the machine just broke, but maybe he's overcharging people and skimming cash because he doesn't want to take credit cards and checks. That way he doesn't have to report the amount of money he's making. I know that sounds, you know, kind of suspect, like midnight. That's a little paranoid. But hey man, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. You know what? We'll capture these people. Denoya, why don't you capture this person and capture this person? Moondarren, do work. Achieve greatness. I need to check you guys to see who needs bionics. But yeah, Christmas tree. I ended up going to the man that sold Christmas trees basically to me my entire life. And it was great to see that he's still... I want to say great to see that he's still alive, because he was an older gentleman. And it is great to see that he's still alive, but that sounds weird. I'm glad he's still about. That feels weird too. You guys understand what I'm talking about, though. It's just I haven't gotten a Christmas tree in a long time, and it was just great to see someone from like well over 2 decades ago. Just he's still there doing business, doing the same thing that he's been doing since I was little. So yeah, that the Christmas tree thing. I don't know. We need to start research. Do we get the bench up? We got the bench up. Let's get some research going. Let's get some explosive IEDs. Won't really help. Let's get some of that. Do we have any gold? I don't see any gold. Is it under here? We do have some gold. Let's get one of these little things just because why not? This right here will increase our research speed. We'll just tuck it right there in the corner. Sounds good. Lurcha's sick. Lurcha's super sick. You know what, Lurcha? I'm going to give you some medicine. You're actually pretty good at medicine and mining and research and capable of dumb labor. I feel like that's weird considering you're a tribes person and technically everything you do is dumb labor. Like, that sounds really mean. But no, like you light a fire with sticks. Not to say that... Alright, first off, lighting a fire with a stick, guys, is hard, okay? It's not necessarily the task is hard, it's just the physical aspect of it. It's hard work, you guys. I mean, just making fire, it's not easy. Here, we'll give you some stuff. Are you good at stuff too? You're also incapable of dumb labor. That's why you guys died or got captured. But yeah, no, like what do you do as a tribes person? I would imagine you would hunt and then, you know, gut and skin animals, maybe do a bit of fishing, some rudimentary building, the lighting of fires as we discussed already. Lots of like basic stuff. I'm not saying it's not a skill, I'm just saying it's kind of basic. So really, he shouldn't be able to do anything. I'm nitpicking, guys. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've played RimWorld. Everything's dark. We really need to get a bulk goods trader on the line to sell all of this hay. Because we have a lot of hay. I could just tell them not to sow it, I guess, and then they could just come and eat it from here. But then that won't look as pretty because it'll be kind of, I almost said dirty. The dirt field will be dirty, but it'll be sparse. Lurcha has an infection. I still need to check, you guys. I think Mendez needs an ear. Somehow I remember that. I don't know how I remember that, but I do. Endovir is good feeling, warm fuzzy. That's nice. He's got a bionic eye and some prosthetic legs and arms going on. That's pretty good. Let's see. Denoya's got his arms going on. I still remember Denoya. I felt so bad whenever I made fun of him for not doing anything. And then it turns out he didn't have arms. And that was just awkward for me. Lespin, no injuries. You are winning, sir. Everlost could use a hand just because. For the next season, I am going to be getting the enhanced prosthetics. Because, well, I mean, it makes sense. It's a great little mod, and I don't know why I didn't install it, honestly. Stephanie needs a rib. Let's see, you... Faded Penguin could use a bionic leg. Because the foot and the leg scar. Let's see, do we have another one? We do. Right leg, there we go. We'll take care of this. Rib shattered. Left hand burned off. Duckster. Ooh. Right arm bite scar, that's okay. Frail, you could use some bionics just to help out with that, Moondarren. Visitors coming in, that's not what I need to hear. But I'll take it. Maybe we'll give you like an arm? Or something for right now? 70%, that's not terrible. We'll hold off on that. I usually like giving the frail people legs. Yeah. Prosthetics, just so I can get the ear. Just so I can get the ear. Who needs the surgery? Someone's not doing their job. Moondarren, alright. Faded Penguin. Moondarren. Successful surgery? Successful surgery. Great. Everlost, visiting people. Now hauling steel slag. Okay, so research is not being achieved. Why not? Are you guys restricted? Away from the reactor. Is no one set to research? We have people set to research, and Dovier is doing there he is. This needs power. I didn't know this needs power. That's weird. I guess I'll bring that up right there. That should work. That should work out. Our little koi pond thing going on down here. Someone called it a koi pond. I didn't necessarily think of it, or I didn't envision it as a koi pond in my head. But it's kind of koi pond-esque, I'll give you that, and it makes me wish I could actually have koi fish in there. There we go. I feel like we need a light out here for you guys. There we go. Alright, so I guess in other RimWorld news, I am going to be doing a second RimWorld series alongside this one, and that is going to be the one with zombies. I may not do it like, if I die, I'm just going to keep doing it, kind of like I do with a regular series, but I am going to do maybe 1 or 2 seasons, depending on how it goes, depending on how you guys enjoy it. Probably going to be playing on a lower difficulty, just because the zombies can get really annoying, and they get put up in large numbers really quickly, which I guess could be entertaining. But like I said, I'm not planning on doing a continual series of that. It's going to be kind of a one-off thing. But there was enough people interested in that rather, that I'll be more than happy to do that. We'll get some zombies going on. I'll probably just add zombies straight to this mod pack, or not mod pack, but like mod selection I have, and probably add a few more in there, as well as a few more into this one for whenever the next season happens. Research is going slowly. What are you doing? Let's see, Endovier, he cooks. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. We have a ton of cooking that gets done. Moondarren cleans and doctors. We have a large area for her to clean, so that makes sense. Anyone else want to research though? Mike? He does cooking as well. Man. I'll bump that up to a 1 and that down to a 2. And that down to a 3. We have enough growers. There you go. Get some of that research done. And this can't connect to anything because, well, I'm a big dummy. We'll deconstruct it. It's a poor lamp anyways. So yeah. Then my week continued after the Great Tree Hunt 2015. Continued with me getting a phone call from a very panicked mother at like 4 in the morning, saying, I need you to pick me up and take me to the hospital. The ambulance wouldn't let me ride with her dad. And I figured, in that situation, now I'm going to go ahead and say, my dad's fine. It's okay. It's nothing serious. But in that situation, you should probably lead with, something's happened, or your dad's in the hospital, or something to that effect, to let you know what the main topic is. But in this case, she was just like, I need a ride. Why? Why do you sound distressed? Because the ambulance wouldn't let me go with them. Why is there an ambulance involved? Like, what's going on that there's an ambulance involved that you need to ride in the ambulance? What happened? I feel like it should have just been, you know, just rearrange the words a little bit. Just think about it. Think, what's the other person going to think? I guess in that situation, she wasn't really caring what I was going to think. She just needed a ride because the ambulance wouldn't take her. My dad's fine. He had a really, like, severe nosebleed for the past few days. But I guess it's better now. He has high blood pressure and never goes to doctors. He's a good old country boy from Missouri and doesn't really trust doctors or anything like that. Moon Darren, can you... How do we... Yeah, do that. No, or don't. That's fine. Nope, that's fine. There we go. Go team. Go team turret. Yeah, he's okay. Everything's fine. It's just, I don't know. It was strange, and you know, I had slept for a couple hours, and it's like, all right, well, I guess I'm gonna go in the hospital now. I actually beat the ambulance to the hospital. That's incredible to me. You know, it took me a few minutes to get on my boots and pants and stuff, and then I had to drive and pick up my mom, and then drive all the way to the hospital. And it's like, I beat the ambulance. This is weird. So it clearly wasn't too serious. Anyways, that's how my break went, you guys. That was my first week's worth of break. That was it. That was my first week's worth of break. It was the great Christmas tree hunt, and then going to the hospital for a few hours early in the morning because my dad had like an insane nosebleed, and the ambulance wouldn't let my mom get in for some reason. I always thought ambulances like would let a, you know, like immediate family member ride with. Maybe that's just in a situation like if you're out somewhere and you need a ride, they'll let you go with you, like if you want to ride with them because you don't want to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. But I always thought that, you know, they would bring you with. Maybe that's changed. Maybe since, you know, people get kind of like lawsuit crazy. That's changed a little bit. They don't want anyone else. That's a good sized raid. They don't want anyone else kind of there, which that, you know, that makes sense. Fair enough. It's just weird. I thought they let people ride. Let's toggle some turrets on. I really wish I could do the turrets while you're drafted. Great. This is working beautifully. And excellent. Everyone go inside, please. Camino, you're probably gonna die. I'm just gonna let you know. Or not. Where are they going? Are we sorted? Stephanie's going outside. Who else is going outside? David, you need to come back in. But tomatoes. But tomatoes indeed, David. It's gonna be your little brain squished. Oh, are they not? Okay. New plan. David, show them what's up. Light them on fire, David. Light them on fire. Anyways, yeah, that was my break. Trying to think of anything that I did, you know, like personally for me. I know the girlfriend, her favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy X, and she recently got a PS4 and picked up the HD remake of that. So now she owns the HD remake of 10 on PS4 as well as on PS3, which is kind of spectacular. She never played the PS3 version, but for some reason decided to play this one. And yeah, we for the past few weeks, I've been playing that, or I guess a couple weeks. Just been kind of like passing the controller back and forth, hanging out, playing some Final Fantasy X. That was a terrible shot, David. I don't know what you were trying to achieve, but greatness was not in your mind. So, Denoya, why don't you come help? And Stephanie, why don't you come help? Teach David the ways of the mortar. That actually looks like it could be pretty solid. Maybe hereish. If it's got the height to reach, can you do that, David? David? All right, great justice. This looks like a good shot too. Maybe a little wide. Okay, that was disappointing. That wall crushed my dreams. It really did crush my dreams. And oh, okay, you know, that's a little bit better. That could have been great too. The wall though, and they can't even go any further because of the turrets. These turrets with combat realism are insanely rude, along with the mortars. I don't know. It feels really OP, but it feels really good after just getting destroyed so many times in this game. Just being like, come at me. You know, that feels good. What else happened? The Steam sale. Man, I really hope they don't do that sort of sale for the rest of the existence, for the rest of the world. I don't like it. I like having my flash sales. That's a good mortar. Oh my goodness. Get out. Get out. That's great. That was fantastic. Didn't even need those. Didn't even need those. I guess we could try to recruit those guys. I was thinking about letting them go. That way we wouldn't have to fight tribals. And then we would just fight the regular people and maybe the mechs. The regular people. That's mean. Like the raiders. The raiders, not the tribe, the regular people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Steam sale though, I didn't like it. I like the surprise of getting the flash sales, the community votes, the daily deals. I really like it. I should probably undraft all of you by now. One of my friends suggested that, you know, maybe they're doing this because they're doing the whole new Steam refund policy. Which I guess I can kind of see that, but at the same time, like, if you buy something on sale, they have a record. Look at everyone having a family meal, and then they're done. It was beautiful for just a moment. They have a record of how much you paid, and they can refund you that exact amount. So I don't know. I don't like it, you guys. I'm not a huge fan of the way the autumn sale went. The only game I got on the autumn sale, I got a little bit of DLC for Endless Legend, which is still my favorite 4X game I want to say all time. It's currently my favorite 4X game. Maybe, I don't know, it's up there. It's up there with some of the ones I played when I was younger, like some of the earlier Civs. Tried to get back into Civ 5 a little bit, or not get back into it, but actually just get into it, and that didn't really happen. Yes, I'm going to let all these people just kind of burn to death. I don't really have a good reason for you as to why, but that's happening. Hopefully you're okay with that. I guess we could finish this area up. Let's get that going. So yeah, got Rebel Galaxy and some DLC for Endless Legend. Rebel Galaxy I'm actually enjoying. It's a space game, but it's not in a 3D universe. Everything's flat. It's on a 2D plane, and the combat is like naval style broadside combat. It's interesting, and they totally got that whole like space western theme going on with the music. It's fantastic. I like so far the character design that they picked for like the people you interact with in the station. These are just purple bamboo beds. So we get some of these and an exotic goods trader. Have I missed a bulk trader? I hope not. These are like this. So we'll get some of these coming in. We'll see if we can trade some stuff. Faded Penguin, if I remember correctly, consuming a pumpkin pie slice. And there we go. But yeah, I'm enjoying Rebel Galaxy. I think I'm going to play maybe a little bit of that for the channel. Maybe not do like... I probably won't do a series on it, but maybe do it for like streams or just do a few videos to kind of show you guys what the game's about in case you're interested in it. We could get an elephant. It's tempting. That's one elephant closer to our world domination. We're going to get it. The 10-year-old elephants. How long do they live for? 17 years. Ooh. Kind of an old elephant. We're going to get the elephant, guys. Just because I want it. That's pretty much it. We're just going to get it. Bionic arm? I mean, what else are we going to do with our silver? I guess probably buy plasteel. I don't think we have. Do we have plasteel on the map? We have a chunk of it right there. But I think that might actually be all of the plasteel. And we're going to need to buy some steel unless I want to go out and mine. Although there's tons of slag everywhere. I think that might be the only plasteel we have on the map. It may be enough to get our like structural beams and engines and stuff down. Maybe. But I'm not sure. I am not sure. Research is still not done. Satan's enjoying the pond, hanging out. Penguin is tearing some pants down. while someone is making something. Possibly. What are you making? A duster. We need Devil Strand. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get some Devil Strand going. I'm thinking about doing it right here, but I'm also thinking about just kind of like dropping in some random growing zones. It would be tedious to kind of like go through and set them all up, but just like have mushrooms growing in the fields. But then again, they might eat the mushrooms, which I hadn't actually considered. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe out here would be safer. I also thought about maybe doing them in here. Because they're growing really well, and we have plenty of power to swing this, actually. Do we have plenty of power? Can we... Oh, these only take 50? Wait now. 100? It was at 50. Maybe they enter a low power state at, like, not necessarily night, but the resting period. Now it's down to 50. I don't know. Let's just get some more hydroponics basins. Let's just do that. Production now, I think. Yep. Alright. We're going to grow some Devil Strands. We're going to alternate them. And it's going to be great. We'll get some super fancy red hats and red dusters coming on in. Heatwave. These guys need coolers, which makes me a little sad. So we'll do the coolers here, I suppose. We'll have it over here by the bed. Yeah. We'll have it over here by the... Actually, I'm going to cancel this. I don't care if I get the wood back. It's fine. We can just do this. There we go. Finish shipbuilding basics. Excellent. We'll go ahead and get the reactor down, because I like placing that first. So everyone... There's an elephant inside the bedroom. I feel like I want to name it. I want it to have a name. We're gonna give it a name. Game options, dev mode. Get out of the way. There we go. Up here. It's somewhere over here. Maybe it's over here. Force. No, it's. Hang on. It's like something about nuzzling, like force name or something like that. Come on. The didgeridoo wants me to find it. Where are you? Where? There it is, right there. That was way off. Got him. Orbit? I feel like that's a terrible name for an elephant. Orbit? Actually, that's a pretty good name. I like that name, Orbit. If you could go to the livestock area, please. Look at Orbit. Oh my, that's so good. You know what, Orbit, congratulations, you're going to be the name of the episode. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to build our area right here. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we're going to build our little ship section over in this area over here. Past that, I'm not really sure. I don't even know if that's going to be a large enough area. I might need to break down some walls and expand it. Maybe just completely square it off. That would probably be the best bet. And then we'll have our entrance just like right here. I think that'll work. It'll be pretty well defended from both sides, so everything should be okay. We're pretty much safe. I think the only place a sapper would try to get in would be like over here into our fridge, which kind of upsets me, which makes me want to put a little bunker over here, which makes sense. This is kind of our weak point right here. That can't reach down over here. That's still technically in turret range. I don't know if they can see that that's like not in line of sight. I'm not sure how it works. I think that because this turret can cover this outside wall, they won't go up here. They'll go like up further, but I don't think they'll breach from here south. I think. At least that's how it used to work, if I remember correctly. But then again, I don't know if these embrasures count them as indoors, so... Is it... That does say indoors. It's really hot. Moondarren, you're probably really grumpy, I'm sorry. You're not super grumpy, so that's okay. That is okay. I gotta do some weird stuff with the heater cooler. I don't think it's worth it to do the individual, or to do the kind of like communal heating and cooling. I don't really think it's worth, because the vents, man, the vents don't really work that well. I definitely think it's better to do the individual. Why aren't you connected? There you go. Everyone's got their own rooms. Everyone's got their own rooms. It should be David's the only one in here, I believe. Yes, okay. He can choose one of... He has he has almost 1 bed per month, because there are 10, not per month, per day of the month, because there are 10 days in the month in RimWorld, maybe? I think so. I don't remember what's going on. We'll find out soon. We'll find out soon, but not too soon, because I think that might actually wrap this episode up. I missed you guys. I really did. I know I've been kind of just not really super quick with my responses. I've kind of been not necessarily avoiding YouTube. I just haven't really done much on the computer to where I would just even open up my browser. So I just kind of I just took it to myself like, hey, I'm just gonna, you know, take the extra time off, rest up, come back rejuvenated, hopefully entertaining as well. I guess I'll find that part out soon. But I feel better. I definitely feel better. But yeah, a camel is now pregnant. We have an elephant named Orbit. We're going to be working on our ship over the next few episodes, and I think, just because, I'm going to go ahead and turn Randy up to... I've only been on rough? That's weird. I could have swore I was on challenge. Anyways, oh, maybe I was on rough because combat realism, and then we realized that turrets are super OP, so this is going to get a little interesting. Should be fun. Where are you going? Just, you're going. Mendez is leaving. So yeah, we're going to be working on the ship and kind of maybe seeing if I can get an elephant, another, like a male elephant, and then maybe getting some rhinos, and then possibly just breeding a ton of rhinos, and then destroying everything. I feel like I should let them in here, then go get their own food. Rhino army sounds fun. Maybe that'll be the next colony. Rhino army. I'll just spawn in a bunch of rhinos for us to have. I'll make up a backstory. I'll fudge it, guys. Don't worry about that. I'll fudge it. Anyways, that's going to wrap up another one of my overly long outros. So so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you're happy that I'm back. I'm happy that I'm back, so I guess that's all that really matters. Not to sound too rude or anything. That's going to wrap this one up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.